Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in to 726 right here in Harrison, Arkansas. Just about
You have to think about where you are, don't you?
I do. Where am I? Where do you think I am?
You were in Mountain Home for a second, I could tell.
Could you really? You don't know me that well.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You can't just make that assumption.
I just did.
Oh.
So, and was I incorrect?
You're embarrassing me. I'm going to leave. I'm going to go in the corner and hide my face.
Okay. Let's see that happen. No.
We've got a big show today.
We do. And?
Just
so
saying.
we don't, well, I'm not sure we have a lot of time to chit-chat.
We
because
could.
we do have a big show.
We could cut people.
We can?
Yeah.
That's just rude.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's be rude today.
Rude. You're
today
just
is
rude.
Wednesday is the official rude day of May. May
well,
Day.
let me just say, yesterday was quite a day here in the Ozarks with all the
Well, you posted
damage.
some tornado footage.
I did. My son took that off his
an
front
ominous
porch.
cloud that kind of did a twister thing.
He called us and said, "There's a tornado. Go to the basement," because he could tell it was headed towards our house, which it missed us. But we looked out the. Of course, we had to look out the window before we go to the basement. I mean, who doesn't do that? We could see rotation.
Oh, you want to
stuff
see
flying.
it happening, right?
Oh,
you want to see a tree and a cow fly past the
I was
window.
actually on the phone when all the sirens are going off, thinking, that's Harrison. Nah.
Well, we had one here at the office, and it said, "Seek shelter now." And I go, "Nah, you're kidding."
That's kind of where I was.
And the sun was shining. I mean, that's how quick
really?
that stuff happens. You know, you don't really know. I could have been in the eye of the tornado.
You could have been.
Yeah, and we lost power here, and the electronics kind of wreaked havoc on our printer, and my computer went down. Just seconds before that, Kelly said, "It looks kind of bad outside. Do you think you might want to save the work that you've got?" And I went over there, tried to save it, and it went down. So I didn't get to save it.
We still don't have power, but hopefully.
You don't have power?
The fella that lives, sorry, I didn't mean to spit. But the fella that lives, one of our neighbors at the bottom of our property, which would be south of our property, he lost a power line. I mean, he had a lot of trees, big old trees that were just
uprooted, huh?
Uprooted, and his power lines.
Are you on a
gone.
well,
So I'm
or
sure
do you have a? Are you on a well?
No.
Oh, okay.
Septic tank.
I was gonna
But
say
I'm sure that they're going to fix the people that are going to benefit the most from getting power back first, and so we'll probably.
So you're not on the VIP list? You're not right at the top of the list?
No.
Well, the great thing about where we're located at this office is we're just blocks away from the substation,
right?
The Entergy substation. So they have to get that turned on first, and usually we.
So that boots you up.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. So anyway.
All right.
Enough about us.
Yeah,
let's move on to the next remaining hour of our show, because we have some interesting people that are going to be on the show, and they're going to be talking about some events, right?
Yes, they are.
You want to take over?
You go ahead and introduce this first.
No, I'm not going to introduce all
Dark
those.
Night Paranormal Society. They have an event coming up, you said? Or?
Yeah, at Dogpatch.
Okay, so I'm not going to
there's
introduce names. I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Yeah.
But
there's some freaky things going on down there in Dogpatch. You know, that used to be an Indian village. Way in back.
I've heard that.
Before, the pioneers said, you're evicted. Or whatever.
We were kind of mean to the Indians.
Yeah, I know we were. Yeah, absolutely we were.
Okay, we'll let them talk about that.
Okay.
We have Chris Kendrick here. He's going to talk about music on the square. Grace Moore is here representing the Valley FFA annual auction and dinner, correct? Okay. And we have Jim Gresham, I know, in the studio, and possibly Richie Amber, and I'm not sure if he'll be able to come or not, but they're going to talk about the upcoming play, A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, and they are my castmates.
Oh, okay.
Which that opens this Friday. And Eric Stefanski
he always comes in
supposed
late.
to drop by
He drops
and talk
by
about
late.
some lyric news, and we also have Wanda Massengale here with who? Sash? I don't know where she went, but anyway,
It's a
cute
little white fuzzy dog.
She's representing
that
the
needs to
Ozark
be adopted.
Humane Society.
All right.
Okay, we're going to go to break, and when we return, we will have we'll have the paranormal people.